I read a book titled Using Energy, and I get information.
That military is inspired by are we alone? But here
In 2007, one of my teachers asked us to write an essay where we had to show our future and how it looked like. So I wrote an essay about the city of science. I was inspired by Hollywood as a place for movie industry, and since they are producing movies and exporting them to the other parts of the world, so I said, why don't we have a similar city but just for scientists? Instead of actors, we will be having scientists, and instead of studios, we will be having research centers and laboratories. Now just imagine that we are having a single scientist. A single scientist or a single brain can do something. He can innovate idea, he can actually solve problems. But if we are having a complex network of scientists, after gathering them from different universities, from different places, and placing them in a single location where they have contact with one another. So the infrastructure is very simple. Just like any other city, we build the city. It should be in a decent infrastructure. It should contain all the necessary buildings that are needed for scientists, research centers, research laboratories, healthcare centers, science movie theaters. So scientists will devote their time for work. And note here that I didn't mention universities, because this place is for solving problems, for generating ideas. It's not for teaching or education. So scientists in the city of science, their job is just to solve our problems. They devote all their time just for solving our problems. So there is no need for them to go to a university and start educating or teaching. And that's how they can do something in their fields. Once we have this city of science, what we are reading today in the scientific journals will be totally different from what we are going to read in future. We will find solutions for very complicated problems because our scientists devote their time and they are in contact with one another. Craig Venter will not face a difficulty to go to the scientist and discuss the topic of interest because all of them will be located at the same location. Complex problems will be solved and we will start solving much more complicated problems. We will be having better understanding of the universe. We will be having better solutions for our health-related problems. And we will be having better understanding for many of the physical laws. We will be having better understanding of chemistry and physics. All the headlines and the titles that our scientific journals will discuss after having this city of science, they will be totally different. And we will have innovation, we will have a better technology. That is just once we have the city of science. Thank you so much.
And I read a book titled Using Energy, and I get information.
that military is inspired by are we alone? But here